President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday said the year 2025 would bring brighter days for all Nigerians. The president, who said this in his New Year message to Nigerians, added that his government would fulfill the collective desires of Nigerians. He said though 2024 posed numerous challenges, he was confident that the new year would bring brighter days. Economic indicators point to a positive and encouraging outlook for our nation. Fuel prices have gradually decreased, and we recorded foreign trade surpluses in 3 consecutive quarters. Foreign reserves have risen, and the naira has strengthened against the US dollars, bringing greater stability. The stock market's record growth has generated trillions of naira in wealth, and the surge in foreign investments reflects renewed confidence in our economy, he said. The president, however, said the cost of food and essential drugs remained a significant concern for many Nigerian households in 2024. He gave an assurance that his government would intensify efforts to lower these costs by boosting food production and promoting local manufacturing of essential drugs and other medical supplies. The president promised to reduce inflation from its current high rate of 34.6% to 15%. He said with diligent work and God's help, his government will achieve his goal and provide relief to all Nigerians. This new year, my administration will further consolidate and increase access to credit for individuals and critical sectors of the economy to boost national economic outputs. To achieve this, the federal government will establish the National Credit Guarantee Company to expand risk-sharing instruments for financial institutions and enterprises, he said. The president said the company was expected to start operations before the end of the second quarter. He added that it would be a partnership of government institutions. The institutions, he said, would include Bank of Industry, Nigerian Consumer Credit Corporation, Nigerian Sovereign Investment Agency, Ministry of Finance, Incorporated, as well as private sector and multilateral organizations. The president expressed optimism that this initiative would strengthen the financial system, expand credit access, and support underserved groups such as women and youths. He said it would also drive growth, re-industrialization, and better living standards for Nigerians. On a personal note, thank you for placing your confidence in me as your president. Your trust humbles me, and I promise to continue serving you diligently and wholeheartedly. We'll continue to embark on necessary reforms to foster sustainable growth and prosperity for our nation. I seek your cooperation and collaboration at all times as we pursue our goal of a $1 trillion economy. Let us stay focused and united, Tinubu said. According to him, Nigeria is on the right path to building a great nation that will work for everyone. Let us not get distracted by a tiny segment of our population that still sees things through the prisms of politics, ethnicity, region, and religion, the president said. Wow. Frank, I'd like to get your thoughts quite on this. I mean, before we started the show, before we begin the show, you said some Nigerians are not really celebrating the festive season. They're not enjoying the festive period, due to high costs of, food, inflations, and all of that. I mean, from the president's broadcast today, the New Year Day, 1st of January 2025, are you somewhat relieved from his speech?
Well, the truth is that is what every leader will say, and I believe he had to say that. But you cannot come to also make us to have a dim future, where Nigerians will say, this is coming from Mr. President, then he doesn't have any focus.
Okay.
So what he has said is what every leader should say, because the leader is also out to encourage the people, to motivate the people to move higher, irrespective of whatever they are passing through.
Okay.
So he's right on that note. But the truth is that whatever he has said, even of issue of using financial institutions, please, I want to beg Mr. President, this is 2025.
Okay.
The money should not go to the people who don't need it. And when I say who don't need it, but everybody needs money. Even those who have acquired from all manner of sources, they still need more. But if we are saying that we need to make inflation to go down to 15%, we must go into serious production. We must also try to increase our daily production of oil. Sorry, Saudi Arabia is a smaller country compared to Nigeria. They produce about 9 to 10 million barrels per day. So look at Nigeria with a population about, though not is an estimate, guess estimate, about 200 plus, even though we have not done census. The money has been spent for census. So I don't pray that Mr. President should be decisive in implementing his economic policies and programs that will mitigate what we see as poverty and hunger hardship in the land. But if nobody is telling us that Nigerians or most Nigerians are suffering, that person is not sincere to what is the reality on ground. But as we're discussing today is 1st January 2025. I believe in a better 2025. But we must be honest. We must also be proactive in making sure that things, factors, elements that will help our economy to work are put in place and properly monitored by those in charge. Not the plaintiff service, or become sycophantic while trying to make sure things work. One thing, let me tell you, like he has also seen, he has agreed that there's inflation in the land. And what is inflation? When plenty money purchases few goods. You can imagine people using 30,000 to purchase a chicken. 30,000.
Well, he also highlighted, also talking about that, he also talked about his friend using Rolls Royce, and then he now later using Honda Accord.
No, how many of them? How many people use Rolls Royce?
He has been saying, he acknowledges that he's aware, and here is he saying,
being aware. Let me tell you, being aware is a good statement. But when you are aware, what do you do?
And here is he saying that the collective desires, that they are working to make sure that the collective desires of Nigerians are met, and then that though 2024 poses lots of
I agree with him.
He's going to work on that.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you must work, it must be sincere. This should not be political. But in Nigeria, the moment you call something political, it means it's dead on arrival.
Okay.
Anytime you hear the policy of government and you attach politics to it, it means it doesn't work. So Mr. President should not be political, irrespective of the party he's playing. He should look at governance and government to protect and project the livelihood of Nigerians. As it is today, things are hard.
All right.
If nobody says things are not hard in Nigeria, that person is a sycophant.
Okay.
Want to eat from where he doesn't maybe plant. But let me also say this. Things can work if we are productive.
If we are productive.
Because today, let me tell you, a few days ago, we told that Warri refinery
will work,
or is working 60%. Yes. But I wonder.
Port Harcourt refinery also working.
So, no. See, I am not praising. We need to see the reality.
I mean, you've seen the word.
No.
Port Harcourt refinery.
I was told Port Harcourt refinery will produce kerosene. I've gone round. The kerosene I see around is not from the refinery.
All right then.
Just go out and ask filling station if they have a kerosene.
But we've had reduction in fuel pump prices
of 20 naira.
I mean, that's also
no. For you to get from that 20 naira, you need to buy millions of liters. That's where you will gain. Not those who go and buy 10 liters.
All right.
So for me, I just pray that now that our refineries have started working, so to say, they need to bring down the pump price.
All right.
At least, I'm not saying it will be 100. At least the least 500 naira per liter.
All right, I'm just
so that this can also help curb inflation.